Rotorua Lakes Council and Te Arawa Lakes Trust are working together to reduce the impact of climate change on the Rotorua region.
We've been doing a lot of work as a council in this space for quite some time, and many of our partners too have also been doing work in this area. So the Te Arawa Climate Change Strategy is another document that captures the sort of work that's been happening in this space.
The Te Arawa Climate Change Strategy will soon go out for consultation, outlining the key priorities.
Okay, so we are currently just finishing off the first draft of our Te Arawa Climate Change Strategy, which we're hoping will go out for consultation with the iwi before the end of this year.
Making the most of natural resources is a vital part of the project for the iwi and the people in Rotorua's oldest Māori village.
Within Ohinumutu here, you've got families who sit on top of geothermal who are using gas heaters to heat their homes. The iwi have started to talk about how can we support our families, our hapu, and the wider Rotorua community to use the geothermal resource that we're sitting on more efficiently, more fairly, more equitably.
Kereopa says it's important to maintain close working relationships with local and national government.
Work with councils, with local government towards putting down community boards where the cost for families, for any families, is just to connect up to those community boards, and the cost of maintaining and putting those boards down, falls on councils.
Sustaining the way of life for many in the region is a critical part of the plan.
An alliance that's currently being formed between Te Arawa Iwi, Department of Conservation and Bay of Plenty Regional Council to access some of that jobs for nature funding locally, and then looking at what whānau, hapu and iwi projects we can get to help people to keep their jobs, but also do some of the biodiversity work that needs to be done locally.
Kereopa says iwi are already preparing for the impact climate change is having on the environment.
Also, we need to work closely with local government and national government because we're inland. A lot of the focus is on sea level rise and infrastructure around the coastlines, particularly around Wellington. We know that a lot of the resource from government will be going to those priority areas they've identified on the coastlines, but because we're surrounded by water here in the central North Island, waters, rivers, we're also going to feel some of those impacts.
Delilah Whaitiri, Local Focus.